Hello, viewers. This is Cynthia Michael from Three Reviews, bringing you a new podcast from my typical The Super Sentai Review. And like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly, in case you don't understand me. Also, I'll try to do my best not to breathe your heart during this audio podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will contain some adult language. Once again, if you're under 18, and this audio podcast recording will have adult language if you're under 18. Now, if you're over 18, that means you get to watch this audio podcast recording. So anyway, with this everything out of the way, let's get into the latest episode of the King-Ohger. So basically, we left off with Garen staring down his brother Reckless, who was joined by General Digon, who is a general that Reckless helped Deathball bring back to life. So anyway, Reckless was kind of shocked that Reckless seemed generally shocked that Gillen was still alive after he sent him fly off into that deep chasm and whatnot. So basically Gillen was like, well, let's see who's so basically let's settle this once and for all, blah blah blah, and basically and General Digon was like, what the heck? I don't care what the. So basically, I'm about to take him out myself. So let me take this crowd out myself. So basically, Reckless transformed and told the General Digon to fall back. This is between me and my brother. So basically. So basically, we see a camera broadcasting this fight, at the castle, at the Shivering Castle, where Kuwagata was watching this fight. So anyway. So basically, Dagon was like, I know that we have a treating in place, but you don't tell me what to do. So basically, before Dagon and Reckless started to fight, we see Reckless, pull out this big golden crown, and basically this usual golden crown, and basically he pressed that button on his crown and put it on his head, and he transformed into a golden armor form. So basically he became a golden silver version of his ranger form, but go arm bits on it and whatnot. So basically, after showing off his powers after showing off his power against Dagon, God was like, all right then. So basically, I know what is going on here. So they say, you want to fight your brother? Go ahead. I'm not, I know when to back off. I know when to back off when the odds are against me. So anyway. So basically, the crowd. So basically, and Reckless golden form, he used the crown and combined it with a land. So basically, the crown is called the Ohsama crown, and basically he had this lens that goes with the crown called the Ohsama land. So basically, he put the crown on the Ohsama lens, and the crown is now the crown is called the Crown Ohsama land, and using his zero caliber saber against Garen, he took him down less than a minute and forced Garen to demorph. So basically, we Garen was lying there on the ground, just lie there on the ground in pain after Ratcliffe used his golden form to take him down and whatnot. So basically, like it seems like Ratcliffe was about to finish her kill once and for all, and that's when Jeremy used his venom sealers to help Garen escape from being killed by Ratcliffe and whatnot. So basically, Dinosaur once Jeremy helped Garen escape from Ratcliffe, Dinosaur was like, whatever, and he just left and Ratcliffe was pissed off that once again that his brother Garen got away. So anyway, so basically Jeremy took injured Garen to the rendezvous point where Rita and Hema were evacuating all the people and all the injured people from near sofa. So basically, they all ended up in Japan and whatnot. So basically, Yama was badly banged up after his fight with General Dagon. Garen was not badly hurt, but not as bad as Yama was. So basically, what the hell is going on? So basically, apparently, they was able to see the fight from the mobile video screens. What the hell is going on? What's with that crown? And Garen started to have the flashback back when he was younger, and back when he and Ratcliffe was younger, was talking about a crown. Far as I know, about the crown that Garen knew, I never saw that crown before, but, he was talking about, as far as I remember, Garen did, Ratcliffe did talk about a crown, was talking about a crown, a different crown before, back I was younger and whatnot. So basically, I don't really know. But I do know that crown is part of the Shigaran. The crown belongs to Shigaran and whatnot. So basically, giving details about this crown and this mysterious power up. So anyway, while they was hanging out in Shigaran, Rita went to. While the rest of the Rangers were hanging out in Shigaran, we see Rita came to the Shigaran castle. And basically, he, along with Martha, was like, I'm here to arrest Ratcliffe. And basically, he met, Rita was outside the castle talking to the King's Guard, Douglas. And she said to Douglas, I'm here to arrest Ratcliffe for almost allowing, Yama being killed. So basically, this, you're assisting in a murder. So basically, since she's a free judge, she thinks that, I'm here to arrest Ratcliffe for hoping an attempted murder against Yama. And Doctor said, I know that you're the head supreme justice and whatnot, but you're not getting hit. Despite what he did, despite what Ratcliffe did, you're not getting here. So basically, I will ask you kindly to leave. So basically, Rita could just, beat the shit out of Douglas and the guards just like that. But since Rita is supposed to be a neutral figure, she's like, all right, then. But sooner or later, I will I will arrest Rackers and put him on trial for attempted murder against Yama. You bet on that. So basically, went to Isabel and told the others about the situation and whatnot. So basically, we just I have to be neutral. I do, my job is to enforce the laws of the land, but I still have to be neutral and whatnot. I still have to be neutral. Like, so basically, she'd be I might need your help. I might need your help to bring his brothers for justice for what he tried to get to Yama and whatnot, and what he tried to do to Yama and whatnot, and also maybe Kuwagata can help out as well, and basically Yama's I don't trust Kuwagata, so basically Kuwagata has been kissing Wacker's ass for a long time, so basically we should not get Kuwagata involved. So basically, Jim went outside and called Kuwagata on the phone. He said, and have a conversation, and Jim said, I figured out that you and your sister are scheming against my brother as well. So basically, he remembered when he broke into Suzuma's room, Suzuma being Kagura's sister, and she noticed that she was reading a note and was talking to herself about how the plan, how to execute the plan to get close to Rakkus. So basically, Gary knows that that Kuwagata and his sister Suzuma are scheming to take down Rakkus, but he doesn't know how Kuwagata and Suzuma are going to do so. And basically, Kuwagata was like, "Whoa, if I was plotting against taking down Rakkus, you think I would tell you the details?" And Gary said no. But if you are, I would like to help with that. So anyway, Kagura, after getting off the phone with Gary, Kuwagata went to the Shigarin Castle and basically brought some gifts of food to Rakkus and whatnot, and basically Rakkus, Kagura was asking about the crown that he used, the King-Ohger crown, and was asking a bunch of questions about about the Ohsama crown and the Ohsama lands. And basically, basically Rakkus did answer the questions, but after he did answer the questions, he's like, you want to know about the crown and land? I'll tell you. I said, that's none of your business. I said that's all I'm going to tell you about the crown and the Ohsama land. So basically, he said that the crown and the land for special items passed down by the kings of by the kings of past, the kings of the past kings of Shigarum. That's all that. That's all that is. That's all that that Rakkus told Kuwagata. So basically, and basically Douglas came and told Rakkus that we found out where Gary and the others are at, we found out where the others are at. We found out where Gary is at. He is a man with the rest of the Rangers. So basically, well, I will deal with my brother, and and maybe do the same thing that I did with Neo Sofa and had the bugler. help, help do the same thing that they did with Neosofa and whatnot. So basically, Rattlers went to deal with to deal with his father and the other Rangers, while Kuwagata said, "Oh, I think you have to leave." And so basically, once Rattlers left, Kuwagata left, and some of his ninja servants was hiding in the food barrels that he brought to the castle, and started to sneak around and whatnot, looking for the crown and the land. So basically, looking for the crown, the Ohsama lands, and the Ohsama crown. So basically, while sneaking around, while Kuwagata was sneaking around, while Kuwagata was ninja service, and Kuwagata himself was sneaking around looking for the crown and looking to the Ohsama crown and the Ohsama lands, we see a bunch of Bagua foot soldiers was attacking Isabella. We see Rita, Hemo, and Garen taking on the foot soldiers. So basically, Garen was in the key Ohsama Megazord taking on the giant foot soldiers, while Rita and Hemo was taking down the small foot soldiers on the ground. No, Yama and Jeremy were injured, was too injured to fight. So basically, there was at the medical wing in Savannah, rushing up and whatnot, while Garen, Hemo, and Rita too were fighting the Bugwa forces. So anyway, back at the castle, Kuwagata and his ninja servants got caught by Douglas and what's her name, Basa, got caught by Wagner's servants being, Douglas, the king god, and Basa, Wagner's, prime minister and shit like that. Anyway, so basically, I figured that, Douglas said that we figured that you might try to pull something and whatnot. So basically, what are you looking for? Well, and Kuwagata said, whoa, this is not what it looked like. I was just looking around the castle. That's all. I'm not looking for anything. And basically, that's when Suzuma showed up, and basically, was telling Douglas that since I'm going to be Raktus's fiance, why Raktus is away, I'm in charge. So basically, so since Raktus is away, he couldn't deal with Kuwagata sneaking around the castle. Superman says that Raktus is my fiance. So basically, when he's not around, that means I'm in charge of what goes on in the castle. So basically, I'll deal with my brother, and basically he forced him to crawl on his knees and basically act like a bug, like a rhino beetle bug and whatnot. So basically, Raptors was like, this is ridiculous, but he went on, but he had no choice but to go along with it. And basically, while he was acting like a bug, he noticed a secret button on the phone on Wackler's phone, and basically under the he noticed a button on the phone of Wackler's on the phone that Wackler sits on and whatnot, and basically turns out that so basically Sugar ordered. order Douglas and Bossa to leave. I'll take care of this. I'll take care of Kuwagata. And basically, Kuwagata, after push the button, and turns out that Reckless hitting the land underneath the floor of the throne room, and basically Kuwagata managed to get the hold of the land, and basically and headed to Savannah with the Ocha land. So anyway, he gets the help of Suzuma, his sister. So anyway, so everything was going very well in Savannah. So basically, Garen, Hemo, and Rita was taking down the Bugwar forces while breaking a sweat until Rocklet showed up in his showed up with his Zero Ohsama Megazord, and basically forced and took down the original took down the original King-Ohger Megazord. So basically, Rocklet was using the crown to power up his Zero King-Ohger Megazord, and basically that's when Kuwagata popped up in the cockpit. It's like, oh, wow, so basically it is the crown. So basically the crown, so you've been using the crown to power your Megazord. I figured that much, and basically, Rocklet was kind of surprised that, that Kuwagata was here, and he managed to get into the cockpit. So basically turns out Kuwagata saying, I've been plotting against you since, all the time. You thought I was a joke, but at the same time, I was plotting against me and my sister was plotting against you, and we waited for the right moment to take you down. So basically, against for your arrogance, not taking me seriously, I'm gonna screw you. This is the perfect time to take you down once and for all. So basically, Rockets was shocked that that Kuwagata and his sister was acting like your lawyer goofballs this whole time, and was not aware that Kuwagata was plotting against him. So basically, he managed to steal the crown from Wackless and give it to Garen along with the lands, and basically Garen transformed was able to use the Ghost Lands to transform. So since Wacker said that only royal families of Sugarin can use the power of the crown to transform into golden form. So basically, I figured that much. So basically, he gave the crown and the lands to Garen. He used the power of the lands to make the string King-Ohger Megazord more powerful, and took down Wackless in the process. And therefore, before he did that, he said, Garen said, had another flashback that you wanted to be a time king that looks out for your people, to serve your people, and make sure that your nation make sure to work with other nations to make sure that the word is peaceful. What happened to you? And basically Rector said, well, I was a young, foolish child then, but now I was young and foolish then. And so basically, do what you got to do. And basically, with the power of the crown, the power of the King-Ohger crown, the thing King-Ohger Megazord was able to take down Wackless's, was able to take down Wackless's, zero King-Ohger Megazord and force Wackless to retreat back to Sugarum. Before Wackless arrived at Sugarum, General Digon of them went down, and so basically, Digon was talking to Rattlers. General Digon was talking to Defra about what just happened to Rattlers, and basically, and Defra said that now is the perfect time to take over Sugarum. So basically, once Rattlers came back to Shiguro in the castle, we see Prime Minister Collagen informing Rattlers that that Shiguro is not under the rule, the people and nation of Shiguro is not under the rule of the bug by now. So basically, you've been dethroned. So basically, the episode ended with with Jeremy with Rocklet. She's shocked at the situation that was shocked that the treating again he booked with Deathlock is now over, and basically it ended with the Bulgar taking over the nation of Superman, and basically that's how the episode ended on this note. So anyway, I gotta say, this was a good build up, and we finally got to see all the parting that Kuwagata been doing to finally take down Rakdos. We finally get to see the result, all the parting that Kuwagata was doing to take down Rakdos finally comes full circle. So basically, and also Rakdos realized that he made this possible for the Bugwa for the Bugwa to take over his kingdom as well. So basically, this was a good episode. So anyway, what do you guys think about this episode? Good or bad, or just okay? Please let me know. Anyway, signing off. 1.